Michigan State University President Dr. Clifton R. Wharton, Jr. and Mrs. Wharton express what the center will mean for MSU.
Michigan State University is proud to provide cultural enrichment through the performing arts in the lives of its students and faculty, the surrounding community, and the state as a whole. Mrs. Wharton and I have found our association with the performing arts at Michigan State University one of the most rewarding aspects of our tenure here. Michigan State University's facilities for the performing arts have failed to keep pace with this great university as a center of academic excellence and cultural activity. But we are moving to correct that situation by building on this campus a new Center for the Performing Arts. It will house many of our ongoing programs, now in cramped space, and in a very real sense, will become the community's center for cultural activities.
Our willingness to meet our cultural obligations is a direct measure of the primary values of our society. Your help in bringing the Performing Arts Center to reality will go far beyond making this a better university. You will, in fact, be leaving a vitally important cultural legacy for future generations.
Well, it's just marvelous, and we are both very thrilled, particularly to have the chance to see in being something that we'd only hoped for and planned for and seen drawings of, and then to suddenly see it as a reality is quite thrilling.
Cliff and I came to East Lansing, and through those years, we discovered a world for us that was larger, it was richer, it was warmer. Michigan State will always be a part of what we are. And we are deeply moved by your generosity in allowing us to remain a part of you.
Wow. I must begin by expressing our appreciation to President Mackey and the Board of Trustees for having named the center for the two of us. During the 8 wonderful years that we spent here, you'll recall that once in a while I would give a speech in which I would point out that institutions of higher education are much more than bricks and mortar. So you can imagine my chagrin at having this glorious facility named for us. In every person's life, there are very great moments that stand out in high relief, ones that carry an extraordinary charge and a deep emotion. I must confess that in my life and my family's life, the overwhelming majority of them have been here at Michigan State University.
Cliff settled in his office in the John Hanner Administration Building and began to get his bearings. And I, after expressing my lifelong interest in the arts, abruptly found myself in the midst of an artistic and cultural community that would turn out to be as enthralling and welcoming as any I had ever encountered any place.
Our years as part of the MSU community were first a turning point and afterwards a touchstone. We came here, lived here, worked here, and eventually the time came to part. But as we soon discovered, as so many of you have discovered in your own individual circumstances, you can go away from Michigan State, but you can never, never entirely leave.